That's what a bus driver looks like. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Scholar. Here we go again. It's like that guy in GTAC Riley. Oh, boogers. Here we go again. That's what he said. Today we're going to this guy's house. We're going to this guy's house because he's like, I do experiments because, well, it's actually Aldi. You remember that tree man? This is his house. He lives here. He used to mess people up here. This is his secret lair where he would conduct experiments on people. Look at this Dragon Boy. Dragon Boy, the First Sin. That would be a very, very different game. This game came out after Skyrim. That's crazy. Oh, that guy's stuck in the mirror. He's got a duality complex. Ring, ring a ding ding. Here's my dong. Oh, I once went to a pudding eating contest, and they were surprised about how well I did. But they don't know that I've been eating pudding for a long time. And I don't mean just pudding cups. I mean people's butts. Yeah, why not? Get in here. I love bringing phantoms. I'm inclusive. Well, that's part of the floorboard. So Attack on Titan. I never watched it. Who cares? Like, oh my god, Titans. It's like, shut up. What other anime can I make fun of to piss people off? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Eating Cheetos is good for your bones. Who here thinks that people deserve good things? I do. Sometimes. The only people who don't deserve good things are people who like to play mini golf. I once met a German Shepherd, and I fell in love, and we're gonna get married soon. Sorry, wife. We're getting divorced. I just found a really good German Shepherd instead. They see me for me. You know what I mean? Pretty sure that's a mimic. Mimic here? That's not a mimic. I lied. Haha. I fooled you. Two Wagamamas sitting in one restaurant. What's up with that? I don't know if anyone even's ever been to a Wagamama before. I have. It's stinky. Oh, brother, we're out there is a metaphor for big penises. And let there be light, just like The Land Before Time. The Land Before Time was a movie about dinosaurs wanting to go to Pizza Hut, but they couldn't go because it didn't exist yet. So they got really sad, and then they eventually went extinct. Pretty ahead of its time. Illusory wall on the door. I mean, in the wall. Illusory wall on the wall. Haha, redundancy. I once arm wrestled Joe Rogan, and he lost considerably. And he was like, fuck, I thought my alpha brain would save me. And I was like, no, that's for your brain, Joe, not for your forearms. Fucking idiot. Does he still have a fan base? That's sad. One time people caught me and Joe Rogan kissing, and they were like, how could this happen? It's my boss calling. Fuck! Okay, 1 second. I gotta put on my business voice. Listen up, Marky Wahlbergy. I thought we were gonna do it on Friday, but then you said, oh, I gotta postpone because I gotta do movies. Well, fuck you, Mark Wahlberg. I hope your children die in a fire. I'm gonna give them wet willies all night. Sorry about that. We had to talk about who we were gonna give the pancake batter to today. The pancake batter is a metaphor for dicking. We're gonna go for Mark Wahlberg today. Mark Wahlberg needs a good dicking. Don't know if you knew that. He's so uptight with his muscles and his beautiful lips. Did you know that Jimmy Page once played a guitar solo? Yeah, take that. Yes. We can do anything. How can you hit me when I'm behind you? What the fuck is that about? That's why this game sucks. I started this series by talking about the good things about Souls 2, and now I'm talking about the bad things. Because there's a lot of noticeably bad things. Nobody hits me from the back, except my grandma. Everybody is okay until they're not. Holy shit, rah, 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 rah. One time I scooped my own shit out of a bucket. Yeah, we were making meatloaf that night, so. Good job, Louette. You just trade that like it ain't no thing. Ain't no thing like a crumpet and a biscuit. One time I put a biscuit up my ass because I thought it would give it more flavor. Okay, I got you. Okay, we're flying again. That's fine. Nice fireball. I didn't realize you drank Fireball, sir. You're just a big weenie, aren't you? You're just a softy little weenie. Snowflake. You're a fucking snowflake, Guardian Dragon. Guardian Dragon is a radiant snowflake. Guardian Dragon, more like Guardian Snowflake. Because you're scared about dying. The only people afraid of death are the snowflake people. I know. I read books. I once went to Panda Express to eat a panda, and they didn't sell pandas there. So I was like, what? You said you're Panda Express. And they're like, well, here's this grade C Chinese food. And I'm like, if I want grade C Chinese food, I'm gonna go to my favorite restaurant at the gas station. Thank you very much. Oh, now here we get to the really cool shit. This is one of my favorite areas in anything. When I first saw this, I was fucking stoked. I was like, look at all these. That dragon just swooped right past us, right here. Fucking rad. Bear the curse, I got to Panda Express too, and they didn't have pandas, so I just shit myself instead. Rah, rah, rah. I've made it a goal for myself to eventually finally kill this dragon. This is the one from Software Boss I have not fought. Do I have another fragrant branch of yore? Yes, I know. No, I don't. Fuck. Trying to use it on that hungry hippo. And I can't get through. But they did too many statues of those. Having to use more fragrant branches of yore was stupid. Artificial difficulty. We know how to make this game harder. Let's just make it more of a chore. That'll make it harder and more fun. Whoever thought that was a good idea, I want to shoot them in the face. So what am I going to do if I can't progress? I need to find another fragrant branch of yore. I don't know where to buy those. Can't buy them on a plane. Can't buy them on a plane, and that's too bad. Because I've always wanted to go to Honolulu. Nice bell hammer. Where'd you get it? I got it from the Costco. What kind of beef do you like in your foam? I like rare, I like brisket, and I like meatballs. The meatballs are especially good because if you run out of broth, then you can still make them brothy by shoving them up your ass and then tipping it. I'm sorry, I don't. Okay, well, let me get those souls, and then I gotta Bo Raicho myself out of this situation. Sorry I didn't give you any clothes, by the way. It must be chilly up here. Oh, I did. I gave you a helmet. You look great. One time, Amazon asked me if I wanted to sell my soul, and I was like, no, I can't be like the rest of the world. Although I bet Jeff Bezos... Never mind, I take it back. I was going to say that Jeff Bezos probably gives really good head, but he probably doesn't, because his head already looks like a penis, so people probably just stick his head in their mouths. McDuffer Brothers. The McDuffer Brothers. Improv singing. If my life was a musical, the world would be a better place, because I would just do that, and then people would get confused at a rally, and then they would just go home. That's what I should do with the ICE agents. I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? What do we do? Just go, guys. Just go. I want to put soup in my ass. No, I don't. I want to put soup on my enemies. Like, burn alive. My boss is like, what are we going to kiss? And I'm like, you're like 72, dude. Didn't notice this last time. Fuck. Can you lay an egg? God, you'd think you're like Wilma from the Flintstones. I don't know what that means either. What was her character like? I don't really remember that show. I just remember it's a bunch of Neanderthals being idiots. Yo ho ho ho, I'm gonna cream my pants. Fragrant branch of yore. Thank you. Oh, I can progress. Thank God. Erica Badu, how do you do? I want to train the algorithm so that certain people see this content when they go on YouTube. So, Thundercat, this is for you. This video is dedicated to, this is not sponsored, but dedicated to Thundercat. And while we're at it, why don't we throw Aaron Hansen in the mix? Aaron Hansen, if you like this, just know that I'm also a fart lover. So, maybe we should fart together. We can stare at each other in the face. We can look at each other. Just look at each other smiling. We could like maybe like sit somewhere at a park and just stare at each other while we fart. I know you'll love it. I guess you just gotta not be a pussy. Shout out to Aaron Hansen as well. Look at how they run. They're like, oh my God, coupons. That's how poor people run. When a problem comes along, you eat shortbread. Shortbread good. Don't know how I feel about that one. Oh, and it wasn't even worth it because I didn't get the egg. Shit. None of that was worth it. I got a burp. Okay. What kind of burp do you guys want? Hurry, hurry, hurry. This is going to be too late. You're too late. So you got what you got. Don't worry if you got your pants down. That means it's easier to shit. Sunday by the blue and the yellow red shortbread on the green and delectable shortbread. Let us pass in a world full of shortbread, smiling on the shortbread. by the blue and the yellow red shortbread, shortbread. And the king, he just went to the Stalin rally. What the fuck is a Stalin rally? Games are fun. Did you know that? That's why I play games so much, you know. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Everybody loves shortbread. Shortbread's simple and kind. Everybody loves shortbread. Shortbread's lovable. Since we're eating lots of shortbread, nobody's gonna fuck me and Louis the Baker. It makes really good shortbread. Green eggs and ham, more like fucking idiot. Stop worrying where you're going. Eat shortbread. If you could know where you're going, you're usually at the bakery eating shortbread. I spy with my little eye somebody who's colorblind. What an asshole. Did you know that licking yourself in public is a sign of good fortune? You better start doing it, all you Wiccans out there. Sometimes people think that seeking refuge means going to the bathroom. Oh, I was gonna say, if I fell, I was gonna be really pissed off. Makes for great content. It makes great content that like 20 people will see. I fucking hate this game. No, I don't hate it. It's a great game. It's just really the worst one. It really, yeah, I'm starting to feel that way now. I'm spoiled by Elden Ring. Sorry. I'm spoiled by Bloodborne, Souls 3, and Elden Ring. Sorry. Hello, I'm Madame Tenardier, and I've got big boners. This content is better than any AI slop out there. You know what? I agree. And I said this on another episode, but soon everyone's gonna get tired of the AI slop, and they're gonna find me, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I am conformed." I really hate these enemies. I can't stress that enough. Everything's fine. These tits were made for bouncing, and that's just what they'll do. Yum yum. Gotcha. Haha. Fooled you. You've been cousin scootered. You've been skeetered out of the province. Get out of my province, you big skeeter. My cousin Skeeter was great in the sack. Do you think eating bread comes? Do you think eating bread makes you come? Let me know in the comments. That was the aliens. I'm friends with aliens, not reptilians. Despite popular belief, they're really just they're more like potheads in space. Except they have that good shit. They got that space dust shit. And I'm like, when are you gonna come to Earth? They're gonna be like, when the Earth isn't full of fucking idiots running it. I once met a man from Nantucket who said that he came in a bucket. He laid on his back and opened his crack, and I shoved shortbread in there. There was a man from Nepal who said, I want to be like Squall. I said, from Final Fantasy IX? He said, no, idiot. He was an 8. I like how small he is here. It's really cute. He's such a little cutie pie here. Long time ago, some people said that it wasn't okay to grow your hair out. That's what that song "Let the Sun Shine In" was all about. Well, it was more to do with the Vietnam War. There's a sad musical when you think about it. But we're not ready for that yet. So maybe someday we'll let the sun shine in. But until then, I'm gonna eat shortbread like you. Rar rar rar. Boy howdy, it sure is good to get my penis licked. Ring of Blades. That's gonna be the next Blade movie. It's gonna be Ring of Blade, and it's gonna be it's gonna be fucking multiverse bullshit. When did it happen? When like we were talking like multiverse theory became a thing in the science community, and it was a huge breakthrough, and then Hollywood was like, let's just make everything multiverse. We can do whatever we want. And it's like, at a certain point, there's no stakes then, and then your writing is not compelling because there's no sense of consequence. And that doesn't make for interesting art. It makes for regurgitated poop. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. Good trade. I'm scared no wannabe dragon bitch. Oh, the aliens are coming again. I'm probably like, you can do this always, Brad. I'll be like, thank you, I did. Yeah, another stands before us. So what do you want this time? Do you want Eggos? You know the farmer in the dell was actually talking about my penis? The penis in the dell, hi ho. That was for my auntie. Memory of Jay. Jay and Silent Bob are giants now. Canon. There's a theory that the Giant Lord is the last giant. I think I might have said that before. I can't remember if that's canon or not. Idiot. Easy. You gotta believe in me. So thank you for coming, everybody. That's where we lay the roosters to crow today. That's a good place to stop. I'm gonna do the other giant stuff off camera, so that we can start on the DLC. Because that's what we're gonna do next. So I hope you all enjoyed yourself watching me fail like a gremlin who's seasick. And don't forget to like, comment, and shortbread. Tell your friends to make babies. Because we're in a population crisis. So make sure that you're telling everyone to breed. Because breeding is caring. And then more people who are born, they can come check out the channel. So it helps me too. Growth. We're all about growth here. So self-care, self-babies,